Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
All right. Mic check 1 2. We are live. This is we are live. Come on in. That one person. Come on in. We are live. Come on in. Yes. Yes. Thank you guys for joining in to a live episode of the OtisWHo podcast. I am your host, OtisWHo. Thank you guys for joining in. But before we even get started, hopefully we're going here strong. Let me see here. We good. Let me click over. Well, you know the routine. Before we even get started, let me let you know who's here. You know who he is. Say what's up to him, man.
Nation.
My fault. Your mic was off. We good. We live. We going, though. Talk to him.
What's going on, nation? It's your boy, Haitian. How y'all doing out there? Hope y'all having a good day. Good night.
Yeah, it's nighttime. We live, baby. It's nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm going live in the evening time. Again, bear with me. That one person, hey, I know who you are. I appreciate you. It's going to grow. We're going to be all right. So from this point on, it's been on my mind, man. From this point on,
okay,
I'm going to rename the podcast. It's still called OtisWHo Podcast, but I'm going to add the new tagline. The new tagline, well, the old tagline is OtisWHo Podcast, Let's Talk.
Okay.
Now it's going to be OtisWHo Podcast, Audience of One. Can't nobody tell me I ain't cold with advertising. Hey, Dirty, whoever you are.
Hey, I stand alone.
Hey, ain't that some tight stuff though?
I stand alone.
Real deal.
Yeah.
Hey, but all jokes aside, but serious at the same time. Before I get started, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Make sure when you hit the subscribe button, hit the one that you get all the notifications.
Right.
I appreciate that so much. And with that being said, we had a very productive weekend. The wife and I had a nice weekend like we always do. She plans what we do. You know how it is when you get to the stage in the marriage or relationship.
Right.
The wife plans the weekends. I just go along for the ride. But with that being said, the Mardi Gras was in town here in St. Louis. It's the second largest Mardi Gras here in the United States.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So we celebrated it well, basically, first and foremost, my wife, she never attended the Mardi Gras down in the Soulard here downtown St. Louis.
Okay.
We go to Soulard, of course, to the Soulard market. They have a nice fresh market that they open up
Right.
all year, all season long on the weekends where you get your produce and everything fresh.
Farm grown.
Exactly. So with that being said, every year we have the Mardi Gras and it's down there in the Soulard area.
Right.
And this was the first time going. We went on a humbug. We was just around the area and we found an illegal parking spot. It was definitely illegal.
Right.
We found an illegal parking spot and we were right at the front line where we could walk literally about 50 yards.
Okay.
From the illegally parked car to the front, not the front, but the line of the parade route.
Okay.
So we were right there on front.
Okay.
So I wish I had time to upload the pictures, but doggone it. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to do it. But we had the little beads and all that stuff. It was the white first time. They throwing it, they throwing them off the floats
Off
and
the-
all that. Yeah, we had a nice time. So
That's cool.
So shout out to the Soulard group, the foundation who puts that together every year. I don't know where the money goes, where it raised and all that, but nonetheless, and for the record, do your research. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. I almost said something wrong, so I digress. I almost said that was tied to something that I'm not going to go there, but no, that's the Veil Prophet parade.
Okay.
Not the. I'm not. So I was barking up the wrong tree.
Right.
So
okay.
I digress. But first and foremost, hey, listen, we got some news. Hey, we got something to celebrate. Oh, our very own Jayson Tatum.
JT.
Listen, we claim you when you do something good. We claim you when you do something good. Yes, sir.
Okay.
But listen, I know you watched the All-Star game, right?
Yeah, I watched some of it.
I
ain't watched the whole thing though.
So did you know that he won the most valuable player?
Yeah.
You didn't know that? He scored the highest points, 55?
Man, he was acting stupid. I heard. I saw some of it. Look.
Did you see him play though, or you just saw just parts of it?
Saw parts of it. I
Okay.
see. I was in and out.
I was about to say, be honest, you dozed off, didn't you?
Yeah, I was. No.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Go ahead.
Dozed off at the end, but
Yeah. Let's keep it real. Hey, listen, I know.
but I mean, I could hear it, but yeah,
Right.
he did his thing. I recorded it. So
You did? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, check this out, Will. First and foremost, before I go any further, most of my news comes from Voice of the People, VOTP_news
Right.
on Instagram. That saves me a lot of time from scouring over the internet and all over social media trying to find the interesting stories that I like to talk about, that I find interesting and add my own commentary to. So first and foremost, shout out to VOTP_news on Instagram. Please do me a favor. Go over there, drop a comment within their Instagram and say, hey, that boy OtisWHo from the OtisWHo podcast is taking y'all stories and turning them into commentaries there because he's liking what y'all doing over here.
Right.
Just do that for me.
Right.
I appreciate that.
Right.
Thanks a lot. But with that being said, that's where a majority of these stories are coming from. All these stories this evening are coming from VOTP, Voice of the People _news on Instagram. Again, I could easily go find these stories myself, but why? They're right there. I appreciate it. So that cuts down half the work for me. Yeah. So for sure.
You ain't out there with a camera running around the street.
Man, look at her.
Hey, that's a lot of work.
Shout out that big old boom for VOTP_news. So with that being said, let's get to this first one. Again, Jayson Tatum.
Right.
So let's hear what the commissioner of the NBA had to say.
Time record most points scored ever, the Kobe Bryant All-Star MVP trophy the Kobe Bryant trophy for the Kia MVP, Jayson Tatum.
Look at him. Look at JT. Look at his son. Yes, beautiful. I like that. I like that. Hey.
Yeah.
Yes. Another. Yes. Congratulations. Let's read what the Voice of the People news had to say. Major congrats to our Jayson Tatum. Yes, he belongs to the Lou. I just said that. We sure know how to claim him when he do something good, don't we?
Right.
Let me see. Jayson Tatum wins the Kobe Bryant All-Star Game MVP. Let me see. He set an all-star game record with 55 points, led Team Guinness to a 184-175 victory over Team LeBron, and won the event's MVP award, named after his idol Kobe Bryant. And this is what he says, and I quote, "It means the world to me," he told reporters. "Everybody knows how much Kobe meant to me, my favorite player, my idol. So it's an honor to take this home." That's tight.
Yeah.
That's tight, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm proud.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him. Congrats. Yeah. Hey, congrats again. Hey, he homegrown, baby.
Yes,
St.
sir.
Louis is on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got
Okay.
more. We got other things coming out of St. Louis other than beer.
Hey, say it again.
We got other things coming out of St. Louis other than beer.
Oh, you literally said it again. I know
Yes,
this
sir.
right, babe. But check this out. I'm so glad you did. Matter of fact, I'm not even trying to be funny. If you don't mind, say it one more time because I'm going somewhere with it. Say it one more time.
Yeah, we got more coming out of here, out of St. Louis other than beer, baby.
We sure the hell do. Now, with that being said,
Yeah.
that's a great segue. St. Louis, we got to do better. Now, I could show you better than I could tell you.
Okay.
And we can go a lot of ways with these conversations. But while we're talking, let me get this set up here. Oh, man. Yeah. Now, my question is this. I don't even understand the purpose of having this in your vehicle. I really don't. But at the same time, well, there is no same time. This could be discussed. Okay, here we go. But everybody, just watch this. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, give me 1 second. This is crazy. Now, car break-ins are heavy, big now here in St. Louis. I mean, they're going crazy. Now, we just had this new club or game room. I don't know the exact. Function of it. Is it a game room or like it's like a slash game room slash a club night facility? I know they serve alcohol, but anyway, it's called it's the Foundry. Okay. Well, while your car is being parked down in the evening, these damn brazen don't have anything else to do.
Right.
Don't care if you have a camera in your vehicle. They're just breaking into your shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let's just watch this video.
Okay.
Now, of course, we're gonna start it over in the beginning, but now let's catch it from the beginning. Now here we go. I'll be quiet. Here we go. So he's going through the back window. The alarm goes off. He goes straight to the center armrest, dashboard. He got something in his hand. I don't know if he found that in the car. You don't see anything, he's out. Okay, now, I don't know if he got anything. If he did, I think he got a phone. But I don't think he had anything. Well, I think he got a phone. But with all that being said, he just damaged that person's vehicle.
Yeah, for nothing.
For nothing. I mean,
yeah.
Again, we talked about this earlier. Most of this damage is not. Most of these people deductibles cost more than the damage.
Yeah.
So I think I said that right. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're gonna be paying. Wow. Leave people's stuff alone. Let's read what VOTP said about this. If you was at the City Foundry today or plan on going, be on alert because the scramblers are on the prowl. Man, now it's a beautiful spot down there. I think I'm on one side of the highway, on Highway 40, it's the Foundry.
Right.
And on the other, okay, I'm lying. I don't know where the Foundry is. I'm so sorry. I got that confused with the Armory. I apologize. The Foundry is on the north side of 40, and the Armory is on the south side of 40. They're both are fairly new. Yeah. The Foundry is a location where there are a lot of small business-owned businesses within there. Are a lot of restaurants and things like that. And there's a lot of places you can go. You could have your pop-up shop and also events ring down. Right. So that's where the vehicles were broken into. The wife and I frequent that place a lot.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful place. Matter of fact, we went to I went to an exotic car show that they had down there last spring.
Okay.
I mean, beautiful, beautiful place. So St. Louis is trying its best to improve the downtown, the mid. That's considered midtown area.
Yeah.
So they're trying their best. It's rough around there.
Yeah.
Admittedly so, they're trying their best, but man, come on, St. Louis, we have to do better.
It's rough everywhere, but
I'm serious though. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm serious. What was the point of having the camera in the car?
I mean, to show proof that somebody broke in your car. I get it.
But the proof is the window broken.
Yeah, but
I get what you said though. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just serious. Yeah, I don't know what was the.
I mean, worse. I mean, some of them dummies jumping in there without nothing covering their face. But like him, he had something covering his. But you know, how that go?
Yes, unfortunately, I do. Hey. So with that being said, before I move on to the next story. If you're going downtown in the mid to actually anywhere, but if you're really going downtown in the midtown area, please be careful and make sure your insurance is up because 9 times out of 10, they're coming. Well, I'm not gonna say 9 times out of 10. That was definitely a high percentage, but you get my point. I have to be careful what I say. On these airwaves, they definitely hold you to it. But this next story, we definitely touched on this one last week.
Okay.
Do you remember the man who assaulted that woman on Natural Bridge and St. Louis Avenue?
Yeah.
My fault, Natural Bridge and Union.
Yeah.
When he picked up and slammed her, kidnapped her.
Yeah.
At gunpoint.
Yeah.
Well, wow, check this out. They called his ass. They called his ass.
That's what's up.
Yes, they did. Matter of fact, let's go to the story. Lousy bastard. Let's read this. Okay. Man arrested and facing charges in viral incident showing him assaulting woman in North St. Louis. Matter of fact, let me pause this for a second. We're going to watch this video, but let me just read this story real quick. Man arrested and facing charges in viral incident showing him assaulting woman in North St. Louis. A woman was assaulted in North St. Louis on Natural Bridge and Union about a block from the police station. No one stopped and helped her. Police located the man in the video and arrested him. Charges are pending at this time. Not only was this abuse, it's kidnapping. The person recording did report the incident. Ladies, we know it's easier said than done, but know your worth and find a way out of these type of situations. Abuse is never acceptable, verbal, physical, or emotional.
Right.
Now, that is so true. That is so true. Please find a way out of those situations. Those men are cowardly. They're cowardly.
They're weak.
I have empathy. God has blessed me with a great deal of empathy, and I mean that. So I'm pretty sure that the abuser has a reason and has a past for doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
And in some situations, but majority of the time is it he.
Right.
But at the same time, get out that situation. Get out of that situation.
Yeah.
And you're wrong. And you know you're wrong, man. You know you're wrong. But with that being said, they caught him. But let's watch this video so we can get a quick recap of what this, I'm not going to curse, of what he did. Now, you see, it's a still shot. You see that gun in his hand, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Look at it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at it. Let me, hold on. Look at it. Let's play this. We're playing it from the beginning.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1
This is wow. Damn. Okay. I hope he gets now. Now the video is here. We see the video. We see what he's doing.
Right.
We see he is physically assaulting her. Physically assaulting her. Picked her up, and I'm glad she took this video. For the record, look at him. He got about a neck. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now, for the record, hold on, let me be quiet. Here's the thing right here. You see the gun? That's the issue right there.
Yeah.
The gun in his hand.
Right.
That's the issue right there.
Yeah.
That's what got getting back to the point I'm trying to stress.
That's the only way he can have power.
That too, but also we're talking about St. Louis, good old boy St. Louis, city and county.
Yeah.
Specifically this location, the city.
Yeah.
Now we see this video.
Yeah.
We see it. It's in full color.
Yeah.
Let's just see if that's going to be enough to convict. I'm curious to see what charges are going to come about. You notice that it said the charges are pending.
Yeah.
Police located the man in the video, and let's go back. I want people to see this.
Yeah.
Police located the man in the video and arrested him. Charges are pending at this time. Now they caught them. Now they called him. This took place 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So he was called what? Saturday? Okay.
Yeah.
They called him Saturday. All right. Today is a holiday. It's President's Day. I don't know if the court system is open or not. I think that it stopped.
No.
Okay, it stopped. So tomorrow he's going to get arraigned.
Yeah.
So we should know his charges tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is giving the prosecutor time enough. Who is it? What's her name? Kimberly
Gardner.
Yeah. This giving her time to come up with the charges. So so I'm curious to see what these charges are going to be placed on this man. We don't have his name or anything. All that is going to be probably released again tomorrow. Let's see what some of these comments say down here. I'm curious. I'm kind of scared to read them because our people sometimes just, I don't know. Here we go. Let's read the first post. JV 1985. In the first post, some were critical of her recording the incident, but I'm sure this video played a crucial part in its arrest. Yes, it did. Most definitely. It did.
Definitely.
It had to. Most definitely. You are correct, JV _1985. Let me see. Randy Savvy J says, the fact nobody stopped to help her is sad, bruh. But if there was somebody homeboy, they would have jumped out quick. You just answered your own question, Randy.
Right.
And you see the man is strapped.
Right.
The man is strapped.
Right.
Now, unless you are strapped yourself. Now again, to each his own. To each its own, Randy.
Right.
To each his own. Now, if you felt compelled to hop out the vehicle and you had that coat of armor, all praise is due to Allah. I mean this from the bottom of my heart, and you felt compelled to move,
right,
and you are strapped as well, then by all means, go for it.
Yeah.
But like I see it, in that situation, since I don't know the young lady, and yes, I'm strapped, I stay strapped, and I would have saw that situation, I wouldn't have intervened either. I would have did exactly what that young lady did and was very pivotal of what she did. She took down the person's information. Yeah. The description, the license plate, the description of the vehicle, all that. The description of him.
Right.
And she gave it to the authorities.
Yeah.
And within 48 hours?
They got him.
They got him.
Yeah.
That's how you do that.
Yeah.
That's how you do that. Now, you just said it, Randy. Not the homeboy part. No. It would have to be a homeboy. But it would also have to be my wife, my sisters, my female cousins, and female women that I know personally.
And our kids.
And of course, our kids out the gate.
Yeah.
Come on now. And me personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
for real. So yeah, but if I don't know you and I saw that go down, by all means. Now, if I knew or if I thought, because I don't know nothing, but if I assumed and thought he wasn't armed, then yeah, I would have intervened. But I ain't gonna lie, that dude was big. Hey, I'm 5'10", 185,
Right.
190, depending on if the wife fried
Depending on
chicken
what-
during the week.
Right.
That dude was what, 6? I don't know. Nah, see, I ain't crazy. I'm calling the police.
6'1", 6'2".
I'm calling the police. Now, if you with me,
Yeah.
now if you with me, hey, I'm feeling froggy. Let's go ahead and leap. If you with me, you
yeah,
feeling
yeah.
froggy?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, come on now.
Yeah.
Hey.
I ain't gonna kill you, but I'm gonna severely wound
listen
you.
here. Hey, yeah, all right.
I ain't gonna kill you, but I'm gonna severely wound
Stop
you.
it. Stop it. Listen here. But yeah, but for real, all jokes aside, I'm glad they called his ass.
Yeah.
They called him. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they needed to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I tell you what, we got one more story that I want to touch on, and this one here is messed up, man.
Okay.
This just recently happened, I believe, yesterday, and right before we went live, the good part of it is they caught the two people that did it.
Okay.
But did you hear about, unfortunately, the story of the I believe she was 15 or 17-year-old got
15.
shot. 15-year-old got shot
Yeah.
in the chest.
Yeah.
Sitting in the car. I'm going to get to the story, but let me just give you a brief, quick synopsis of the situation here. And unfortunately, again, we're in our 50s. All praises due to Allah.
Right.
Thank God we're here and blessed to reach this age. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm not a quote unquote gang banger or anything like that. I wasn't even leading that type of life.
Never have
But for
been.
some strange reason, and not to get deep into it, but that's a whole nother story in itself. I didn't even see myself living this long. That's a morbid, messed up thought. But again, I don't even know why I was thinking like that. I have to sit down and think and talk to somebody. Because again, like I said, it's not like I was living or leading a gangster life or a gang-infested life, a
Lifestyle,
criminal.
yeah.
No, by
Right.
all means, no. So, but I digress. But with that being said, we all remember being 15, 16, 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
We all remember having our first experience with marijuana. We all remember having our first experience with the opposite sex, of getting of breaking our virginity.
Catch a girl, get a girl.
All that. I mean, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? So I get all that. So I'm not going to dare sit here and pass judgment and point fingers and what the parents should know and all that. Again, we were all 15, 16, 17. Of course, we had to be. We still here, obviously. So with that being said, I digress. 15 and 17-year-old. The 15 was a female. 17 was a male. It's obvious they were going to get some drugs.
Right.
I don't know if it was marijuana, some ecstasy pills. I don't know what, a bump or something. I don't know. But they talked to someone over the phone. They told them to meet them at a particular location. And when they got there, something went awry, and the 15-year-old young lady was shot in the chest, where she died. Okay. Let me get to this. Let's get to it.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go here. Let me just play this. Well, actually, is this video playing? No, this here is a still shot. But the video that you see, this here is a still shot, but the guy that you see in the middle of the shot, that's the young man running from the scene, from the gunshot. After you hear the gunshot. Now, if you want to see the actual live audio again, go to Voice of the People, VOTP_news on Instagram, where I'm at right now, and you can find the actual video. But all you're going to see is, and here is a gunshot, and this young man in the still frame, as you can see here, running from that particular the scene of the gunshot. Okay, so that's what this is. Let's read this story here. Teen shot and killed in St. Charles during attempted robbery. Police are on the hunt for the shooter who took the life of a 15-year-old girl Saturday night. The St. Charles police responded to shots fired at 8:50 p.m. in the area of Oak Avenue and Perry Street after they saw two men try to rob a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old. The suspects allegedly announced that they were robbing the two and pulled out guns. One of the suspects fired into the vehicle and struck the 15-year-old. After she was driven to a nearby hospital, the girl passed away. The 17-year-old told police that they were instructed to meet someone in that area, but police aren't elaborating on what the meeting was for. Come on now. You know what it was for. Stop it. Stop it. Ring cameras caught a man running away from the scene after gunfire was let off. Anyone who may have information is urged to contact the St. Charles Police Department at yada, yada, yada. Wow. Now, and this is St. Charles. Now, not that St. Charles is the end-all be-all. I'm not saying that every place is fallible, but this is usually where I don't believe there is a high crime area.
Right.
And I could be totally wrong. I am assuming here. I could be wrong. I believe they were white. But let me see.
Talking about the two suspects?
Let me find the actual updated here's the updated story. Here we go. I read the story that happened, that actually took place. I read the story that took place of the shooting. Now let's read the story that actually talked about them getting captured. Here we go. And this is the actual video of him running across too. Let's see that. Go play it again. You see him? There you go. You see? Oh yes, yeah.
Running across the street.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you don't hear it, but you see him running across the street.
Right.
But okay. Police have arrested two teens, a Caucasian 16-year-old and an African-American 17-year-old who they say took the life of a 15-year-old Lake St. Louis girl Saturday night. Wow. Damn, man.
It's messed up.
The St. Charles police responded to, I'm not going to read it again. We already said it. Yeah. Drug deal going bad.
Right.
Drug deal going bad. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Whew. Now, I'm pretty sure if we were honest, if I was honest, I smoke a lot, marijuana that is. I'm trying to be honest. Can I recall some situations where I've had some close calls of almost,
no, man.
You know, man, that is, and how old did they say the guys were, 16 and 17?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a whole conversation in itself.
Yeah.
How, well, there's no how, though. That's not the question, how. The question is, what gave them the idea to, first of all, where did they get the gun? And second of all, what gave them the goal, the nuts, the balls to set up an armed robbery at that age? And then actually pull the trigger.
Yeah. Nervous.
And take a life.
Scared, got nervous. Accidentally fired off.
There's no coming back from that, man.
Nah, nervous. He was nervous.
There's no coming back from that. I think it's partly, I'm not going to even lie. I think it's partly, and I don't know if it has something to do with this situation, but it has in some of these situations. These damn video games, bro. This virtual reality.
GTA started it off.
And yes,
years
man.
ago. I said that about GTA years ago when first broke on the scene.
Dude, what happened to Pac-Man and Gallagher?
Yeah.
and Mario Brothers when you're jumping
position.
over pole position. Yeah, right. And oh man, what is going? Again, I can't prove, or I don't even know. I don't have any statistics to show.
Right, training the kids to kill zombies on video through video games and shit stuff.
Man, I don't get it, but I know it's scary.
Yeah.
Now you literally have babies with no hair on their face walking around here with crossbody bags.
Yep.
And you know, 9 times out of 10, I hate to say it, 9 times out of 10 what are in those crossbody bags. And then on top of that, you have an ill-equipped young man / boy, and sometimes grown man with a weapon on their person who is not mentally ready to have that weapon on their person.
Right. Not mentally
They don't know that if you just in conversation, in a slight aggression towards someone, but just a conversation and a slight move show that you have a weapon, you might as well pull and use it.
Right.
People don't realize how serious that is.
Right.
And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad, man.
Yeah.
You got these boys walking around with weapons.
In punk purses.
Punk purses. Well, I'm not gonna go there because I'm not gonna call them punk purses. I'm not gonna go there. That's a whole nother. This I'm not trying to be funny. That's a whole nother conversation. But we can slightly go there. Because I know you one of them. You one of them. I digress. I'm glad you said that. You one of them. You one of them. You don't like the so-called crossbody bags, where I call them satchels. Okay. But for some reason, you one of them. You want to call them purses. Dude, I'm gonna say this.
I ain't
I'm serious. No, because you pissed me off. I'm for real. Because people, but I rocks with you. That's why I listen. I don't like to be around folks that we just agree all the time. That's fine. We can agree on some things, but it's fine. But I'm serious about this. You say that they did touch something because there's a lot of people out there like you who honestly feel that men walking around with quote unquote
a satchel
or a crossbody bag, that's a feminine look. And all I have to say is this, and I'll let you speak. I'm gonna let you have the floor, but I'm gonna say this. I don't have the dates. I'm not a date person. I'm a period type person. I know for a fact before pants were made, men were wearing what we considered skirts or dresses or whatever you want to call the title. Forget the title. Well, then of course we
them togas,
togas, whatever you want to call them. But then we evolved and pants came about. So I get all that. So backtrack. Before there were pants and pockets, there were satchels. The Indians wore them around their waist, tie them around them with leather, with the leather belts or the little twine or the little ropes or whatever, and had their little satchels, the little sacks.
Yeah.
They kept whatever they wanted in those. The cowboys.
Okay.
The cowboys, when they were going across the rural lands, they had their satchels. They had their crossbody bags. Now, do you remember Dwayne off of Different World?
Yeah.
Remember that satchel he had? That saddle bag?
Yeah.
That was gangsta. I've always wanted one. There's nothing feminine about a satchel or a crossbody bag. Now, what makes it feminine is the man, if he's a feminine man.
Yeah,
but because I have several of them, and I'm very well comfortable in my manhood. But it just irks me, which I can't control that, when somebody like you made a comment and you serious. So the floor is yours. What do you have against men and crossbody bags, bruh?
You know what? I can see it'd be different with an actual saddle bag. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys, those are different type of bags. Those were saddle bags because I mean they wore them across their shoulder, but they also wore them went across the saddle of the
horse. I got you right. Yeah, but they have current versions of those.
Okay,
smaller versions of those.
Man, listen. To each his own.
I got you.
I mean, yeah, I'm old school. Yeah, I'm the one with the wallet strap on the side. Yeah, I don't need no little bag.
You still carry the real leather wallet around that's bulging, and that's why you probably have back problems. Oh. You have, matter of fact, do you have your wallet on you right now? Mm-hmm. Show it. Show it.
I ain't bringing it out.
Man, show it. No, show it. Pull it out. Pull it out. You ain't got to go in and just pour it. Just show it. Just pull it out.
Yeah, okay.
Just pull it out. Yeah.
Let me reach back here. Let me reach back here. Let me get it out.
Pull it out.
Wait a minute, man. What's all in my pocket? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. See?
Wow.
Yeah.
No, hold it out. No, now turn. No, don't open it. Just don't. Wow. Look at that. All mess. Wow.
I'm sorry.
And that's why you having back problems.
Man,
your back is misaligned. Man. Wow. But anyway, listen, I'm sorry, you guys. I digressed. He just touched the nerve when he went there. I mean, but it is what it is. Hey. But with that being said, thank you guys. That concludes this live episode of the OtisWHo podcast, going over the stories, the events that I felt was interesting. You know what, though? I do want to touch on one thing before we go. How long we been on here? We've been on here for 44 minutes. Okay. I want to touch on one more thing, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
One more thing, and I didn't even prepare this. This is just off the cuff. And I wish I had this gentleman's name. I'm so sorry. But while we're talking, let me see if I can find him. But he's up on Capitol Hill, I believe, right now. No, he's not on Capitol Hill. He's in Jefferson City.
Okay.
Right now. This man of color, I don't like the word African American.
Brother.
I'm not going there. But this man of color, this brother, was incarcerated for 30 years. Wrongly incarcerated. Now, let me bring you up to speed. He was just recently released last week.
Okay.
Do you know that he does not qualify for any remedy? No money, no nothing. For the simple fact, yes, he was exonerated, and the judge...
But no restitution.
And the judge exonerated his record and all that, but since DNA didn't exonerate him, he doesn't qualify for the compensation.
Oh, that's some...
Since DNA didn't exonerate him, he was exonerated because the guy that said he did it recanted and said he did it. And then another guy came and admitted to it as well, because I guess two guys did it, but he had nothing to do with it.
Right.
So he was locked up for 30 years. And shout out to Kim Gardner. She was on the team to try to get him exonerated. They had to go through the legalities of it, and that takes years.
Right.
You know how that go. That takes years. But with that being said, they finally succeeded, but he gets no restitution.
That's a bunch of mess.
He gets none because what exonerated him, it didn't have anything to do with DNA. So now he's on Capitol Hill let me stop saying it. He's in Jefferson City, Missouri's Capitol Hill, fighting to get this new bill passed so he could get compensated. Now, that's ridiculous. This is right here in good old Missouri. What is this man's name? Let me see if I can find his name while we're up here talking, because before I leave, I want to get. I want to give this justice.
But
go ahead, talk to me. Go ahead.
The only question I got is did y'all use DNA to convict him?
No, they didn't. They
Okay,
didn't use it.
so
No, they didn't use.
so how can you say that you can't exonerate him because there was no? Okay, you didn't use DNA to convict him, but you're gonna use DNA as a point of not paying him any kind of restitution for having him in prison, holding him captive for all those years.
Man, that's crazy.
That's a dirty move.
I don't get it.
And Missouri law, yeah, y'all bad on that one.
Yeah,
that's a dirty move.
I don't get it. But listen, his name is Lamar Johnson. Lamar Johnson. Yes, and this was 3 days ago. They had a fundraiser. A fundraiser is underway for Lamar Johnson, the convicted man who has spent nearly 30 decades. My fault, Lord have mercy. 3 decades in prison.
3 decades
for a crime that he has not been. I mean, the crime that has now been vacated by the court. Wow. And like I said, he does not qualify for any restitution because what got him exonerated was not done by
was the actual person coming and confessing.
Right.
But y'all didn't use DNA to convict him.
Exactly.
That's a slick move.
That's crazy. It's so the hell it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, listen. Yeah. And on that note, hey, now that's how you end the show. How the hell you gonna do that?
Right.
I done spent 30 years wrongfully.
Right.
So now, hopefully, they get this bill passed. I don't know the name of the bill, but it's easy. I'm pretty sure once you research his name, Lamar Johnson, go back and rewind this video. Lamar Johnson, he was wrongfully convicted and did 30 years. Once you just look up his name, you could definitely find out what bill that he's up in Jefferson City here in Missouri trying to get passed so he could get his restitution. And hopefully it's going to be retroactive. Right. So he could get compensated because this man needs to be compensated.
Yeah.
He really does. Yeah. Really does.
Y'all destroyed. Ain't no telling what that man could have been.
Right. He missed his grandkids, this kid's life, man. Yeah. But wow. But hey, thank you guys for joining in to this episode. I really, really do appreciate you. I'm just getting started off in this again. I've been doing this for 4 years, but I took like the last 2 years off. But thank you guys. Thank you, Guy, because it's still just one person watching. But I appreciate you for real. No joke. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. I'm not
we coming in,
and I'm not even doing it for the views. For real. I'm doing this because hey, I just like doing this. I'm still trying to. Right. I'm still trying to find my bearings, you know. I'm going to be all right. But to that one guy, the OtisWHo podcast, audience of one, I appreciate you. Real deal.
Yeah, we do.
Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Share it if you feel it's deemed if it's deemed worthy. And with that being said, I'll see you next time.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.